Hi, I'm Edward of Ulu Yoga. Welcome to my aerial flow class. This is my creation here, the Ulu Fly Swing. It has a yoga mat inside so we can fold it and roll it up to create different shapes for different poses. It provides a nice soft cushion for the hips during forward bends, as well as wrapping the legs around for inversions. And of course, when you open it up the full width, it's very easy to sit down on. We don't have to mess around with this, big parachute. But if you want to use regular aerial hammock, that's perfectly fine. Now, the class that we're doing today is a sequence which I have been developing over 7 years based on the feedback of thousands of students. I've changed the order of the poses or how I give the instructions so that everyone can enjoy every pose regardless of your level of skill or experience. Some students have never tried aerial or even yoga before. That's perfectly fine. Now then, we're going to set the swing height here just above the knee, and then you're going to center the mat here down between the straps and pulling it forward, leaving just one big step behind. Now we're going to stand up straight throughout the class, which means spreading the feet, hips with distance, rooting down into the heels, lifting the kneecaps, flexing the quadriceps, squeezing your butt, sucking the belly in, tucking in the ribs, bringing the shoulders back and down to open the chest, lifting the chin, drawing the head back, and focusing your eyes on one point, your drishti gaze. And then throughout the class, I'll be telling you to smile. Smiling helps release the tension in the face and opens the nasal passage, allowing you to breathe, and is also activating the muscles, connecting the receptors in the brain associated with happiness. So we just smile, we feel happy and relax. Now, the more difficult the pose is, and especially when you're doing inversions, we need to relax to keep the blood and oxygen flow moving so that we don't get a headache, we don't feel sick or dizzy. Now, at any point in the class, if you feel any pain or discomfort or you need a rest, just take child's pose or lay on your back. That's perfectly fine. Now, let's begin. I'm going to stand behind the swing, fold it in half. We'll bring the hands to the chest. We'll inhale, exhale, chanting Om, and dive into our first forward bend. Okay? So stand up straight, smile. Inhale, exhale, chant Om. Bend the knees, bend the waist, bring the hands down into the swing, extend the arms, drop the chest between the shoulders here. Inhale, leaning forward, exhale back, bend the knees, drop the hips down. Inhale forward, leaning the weight into the toes, exhale back, rooting down into the heels. Try to come all the way down if you can. One more time, inhale forward, lifting the heels, exhale back and down. Spreading the knees. Okay. Come back, halfway fold. We're going to bend side to side. Now, as I bend to the right, I pull the left hip back. As I bend to the left, I pull the right hip back. Now, push to the right and hold here. Now, we're not bending the whole body to the side. Pulling the left hip back, bending the upper torso to the right. Just focus your eyes on one point here. Smile, breathe, inhale, exhale. Change sides. Inhale, exhale, bending to the left. Pull the right hip back. Feel the external obliques engaged on the outer core wall. One more round. Inhale, exhale, bending to the right. And change sides. Okay, and then we slowly come up to stand, grab the swing, climb your way up, keep the head down, take a deep breath. We always transition up nice and slow so we don't get a head rush. Again, at any given point you feel sick or dizzy, just take a child's pose or lay down on your back. Okay, next we're going to bring the elbows down here under the shoulders, hands together, lean forward into plank. You can lift the heels, balance on the toes, sucking in the belly, tucking in the ribs to lock the core. Shoulders come back and down, so we arch the spine, lift the chin and look up. Then bend side to side. Inhale, exhale. Okay. Now bend to the right and hold it there. Similar to this first exercise, although now we're in plank. Before we were in a forward bend. Change sides, inhale, exhale. Focus your eyes on one point, smile, relax, calm the mind. And once more, change sides, inhale, exhale, bending to the right. Pushing down evenly on both feet. Again, I'm not leaning the whole body to the side, just bending at the waist. Change sides, inhale, exhale. Then to the left. And come back to stand. Nice and slow as before. Head down. Deep breath. Okay, let's step forward, turn to the side, bring your ribs into the swing, shift the weight to the back foot. Don't step too far back. Don't stand too far forward. Just one big step behind. Bring the front arm back, bring the back arm overhead to support the neck. Squeeze the butt, push the hips forward, arch the spine. As you exhale, bending down to the side. Turn your head looking up. Draw that top shoulder back. Rock back and forth, shifting the weight from heel to toe. Inhale, exhale. And come to the center. Now inhale, bend halfway up. Exhale, bend down to the side. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Grab the swing, come up, and change sides. Bring your ribs into the swing. Shift the weight to the back foot. Bring the front arm behind you. The back arm comes up overhead to support the neck. Squeeze the butt. Push the hips forward. Arch the spine back. Turn this top shoulder behind, looking upwards. Bend down to the side. You can shift the weight from the toe to the heel, swinging back and forth. Inhale, exhale. Come to center here. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, come down. I'm going to do it 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Grab the swing. And come on up. Next, we'll do some leg extensions. Bring the left foot center, right heel in the swing. Grab by the chest, extend the leg, flex the foot. Keep the spine straight. Inhale, exhale, bending at the waist. Suck in the belly, draw the chest down over the leg. Now, if you're just here, that's perfectly fine. If you're flexible, maybe you can come all the way down. It's not a stretching contest wherever you are. Just enjoy the pose. Now focus your eyes on the toe and don't Curve your back, don't drop your head, just the opposite. We want to arch the spine back, pull the shoulders back and down, lifting the chin, focus on the toe. Now let's come up. Inhale. Exhale, let's drop back down. This time going to lean forward, push the swing away from you. If possible, lift the heel, balance on the toe, and extend. If you have pain in your knee, you can micro bend this leg. If you want a deeper stretch, you can extend. Okay, and let's come on back. This time keep the leg bent as you lean forward. Lift the heel, balance on the toes, and lunge down. Allow this knee to push out to the side, but keep your foot in the center. For more of a challenge, you can reach the arms up. Arch back, look up. Crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale, smile. Okay, grab the swing and come back. Let's change legs. Bring the right foot center, left heel in the swing. Grab by the chest. Extend the leg, flex the foot, straighten the spine. Inhale, exhale, bending at the waist, sucking in the belly. Draw the chest down. Bring the hands down as far as the head goes. Focus your eyes on the toe and smile. Deep breath. With each inhalation, I'm stretching the spine, pulling the head towards the toe. With each exhalation, I'm sucking in the belly, coming a bit deeper. Okay, let's inhale, come up. Exhale, back down. This time, I'm going to lean forward, push the swing away from you. If you can, lift the heel, balance on the toes. It's not a stretching contest. Don't push beyond your limit. If you feel pain here, you can micro bend the leg. Okay, now come up. Keep the knee bent this time as you lean forward. Allow the knee to go off to the side. If you can, lift the heel, balance on the toes. For a challenge, you can reach up, arch back, and look up. Smile, inhale, exhale. Okay, grab the swing and come back. Step down. Let's change legs. Bring the left foot center, right heel in the swing, grab by the chest, turn your left foot out 90 degrees. This is called the Windmill Pose. Now extend the right leg, flex the foot. This is all about strengthening the back. So we're going to be pulling both shoulders back as hard as we can into the spine, squeezing those muscles. Inhale, exhale, bringing that right hand outside the left. Press hard against the swing, pulling your left shoulder back. Look back to the thumb. Inhale, exhale. Release the twist, grab the swing, bend the leg, turn your left foot straight, reverse. Extend the right leg, flex the foot. Bring your left hand outside the right. Inhale, exhale. Pressing as hard as you can against that swing. Creating leverage. Pulling the right shoulder back. Look to the thumb. Twisting at the waist. Inhale, exhale. And release the twist, grab the swing, step down. Let's change legs. Bring the right foot center, left heel in the swing. Grab by the chest. Turn your right foot out 90 degrees. Extend the left leg. Flex the foot. Bring your left hand outside the right. Inhale, exhale. Pressing as hard as you can against the swing to create leverage, to draw that right shoulder back. Squeezing both shoulders back into the spine as hard as you can. Look to the thumb. Inhale, exhale. Push. And release, grab the swing, bend this extended leg. Turn your right foot straight, reverse twist. Extend the left leg, flex the foot, find your balance. Bring the right hand outside the left. Inhale, exhale, pressing hard against the swing. Pulling that left shoulder back, look to the thumb. Inhale, exhale. And release the twist, grab the swing, step down. Next, I'm going to fold the swing into quarters. 1, 2, 3. Push it down, come around the front. Grabbing down low, we're going to flip it out and catch the right ankle. Bring the left foot center, inhale, exhale. Look behind you. Flip and hook. Grab the swing behind you, grabbing from the outside. Draw the elbows in, dancer pose. Bending at the waist. Drop the chest between the shoulders. Lift the back leg. Look up. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, draw down. Focus your eyes on one point. Smile. One more breath. And pull up. Bend your leg, touch down with the fingertips, walk and hop forward. Bring the knee just over the heel, place the hands flat down, then drop the hips towards the floor. High lunge. Inhale, exhale. Just focus down on your toe. Now lift the hips and look back. I'm going to bring that left foot into the swing. High plank. Let's swing the leg side to side. Straighten arms. Keep the shoulders above the wrists. Spread the fingers wide. Okay, stop swinging. I'm going to inhale, exhale. Bring the knees into the chest. It's 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 3. 4. 5. Come up and hold. 1. 2. And 3. Bring the left leg down. Bring that left foot over to the right. Lean back. Slowly bring that right leg down. And rest the head into the floor. Pigeon pose. Take a few deep breaths here. Okay, we'll slowly transition up. Bring that right foot forward. Come to the hands and knees. Keep looking down. We don't want to lift the head suddenly. Again, that'll give us a head rush, right? Because the blood has been flowing into the head. And so if we stand up suddenly, we're going to feel sick. Now bring that swing around the front. Reach up high. Lean back, pull up to stand. Let's change legs. Hook the left foot. Bring the right foot center. Inhale, exhale. Grab the swing up behind you. Draw the elbows in, leaning forward. Lift that back leg. Drop the chest. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sink down. Dancer pose. One more breath. Intense pose, so we don't hold it too long. Pull up. Come on down. Walk and hop forward. Stay on the fingertips. Bring the knee over the heel. Place the hands flat down. Allow the hips to drop to the floor. High lunge. Inhale, exhale. Focus on the toe and smile. Lift the hips, look back, bring the right foot in the swing. You can swing the legs side to side. Again, keeping the arms straight, shoulders above the wrists, the fingers are spread. Just keep smiling, keep breathing, relax, calm the mind. Okay, bring the legs to center. We're going to inhale and exhale. Bring the hips above the shoulders, keeping the legs straight. Pike pose. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. 4. 5. Come up and hold. 1. 2. And 3. Bring the right leg down. Bring the foot to the left side. Leaning back. Bring the left leg down. And rest the head on the floor. Pigeon pose. Okay, and let's come up to the hands and knees. Sit back on the heels. Bring the swing around the front. Lean back and pull up to stand. Next, we'll do a standing back bend. Gonna push the swing down and pull it back. One hand below the waist. Take the thumbs out. Gonna walk forward till you feel the swing pulling you back, and then take one step behind, spreading the feet just outside the hips. Lift the heels, balance on the toes. Turn the heels inwards. We're putting the weight under the small toes. Squeeze your butt, push the hips forward, draw the shoulders back and down. Suck in the belly, tuck in the ribs. Lift the chin, look up, and rock side to side, shifting the weight from big toe to small toe, left foot to right foot. And then synchronize this flow with your breath, okay? Inhale. Exhale. This is wonderful for strengthening the ankles and the feet, the toes. Try to balance on one foot. Come to the right, pause here. Lift the left foot and change. Okay, bring the feet down. Spread the feet a bit wider. Keep your left hand on the swing as you lean forward, bend down, touch with the fingertips. We don't want to slip behind. Now, we're going to lock the arms, so bring the left hand outside the right, right hand inside the left, creating this pretzel. Release the head and neck down all the way. Now that we're inverted, it's important to smile. We have the blood flowing from the back down into the head. We need to breathe and relax to keep the flow of blood and oxygen so we don't tense up and feel sick when we're coming out of this pose. So we rock side to side. As I come to the left, the right heel lifts, and vice versa. Inhale. Exhale. If you feel your feet slipping, you can take half a step forward. If you don't feel there's enough weight pulling you forward, take a step back. If your floor is slippery or your mat is really thin, you might feel slipping and you have to just adjust the feet accordingly. Now let's bring the arms behind the back, interlace the fingers. If you can, turn the palms facing up and draw the arms down overhead. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest. Each time, you can feel the arms dropping a bit deeper. Okay, and bring the arms down. Now we want to lay down on the back without standing up because our head is full of blood. If we stand up suddenly, we'll get a head rush and feel sick. Now bring the left foot forward, right foot back. Left hand forward, right hand back. Grab the inside of the swing. Keep your head down low as we bring the arms back through the swing. Grab with both hands, lay down. Now bring your feet up into the swing. And rock side to side. Lifting the legs helps flatten the back, which is great if you have a lordosis. Now, similar to the first exercise, a forward folding side bend, we're going to push the legs to the right and hold here. Again, feeling the activation of the external obliques and the outer core wall. So we're sucking in the belly, tucking in the ribs, and then we can pulse, pushing just beyond our limit to really work those muscles. Pull the shoulders down into the floor. And just focus your eyes on one point. Smile. Inhale, exhale, relax. Try to detach yourself from how hard the body is working to reacting to that in the mind. We maintain a calm, steady state of mind throughout the whole class. And change sides. Bend to the left, pulse. As I'm pushing to the left, I draw the right hip back, so pushing the hips evenly down into the floor. Now let's rotate the knees around. Inhale as you straighten the legs. Exhale as you circle back around. Inhale straight. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. Let's change sides. Inhale, exhale, circle back around to the left. Now, when we're here, we're putting pressure on the lungs, and that's naturally pushing air out of the body. Here, they are decompressed, and naturally they're taking air in. Now, it's not so important here. There's not too much pressure on the lungs, but in general, that's the idea, which will come in handy later when we're doing core work and really crunching and tucking the legs into the stomach and chest. Okay, now let's straighten the legs. boat pose. We're going to lift the chest, reach up to the feet, and keep the head and shoulders back, pulling up from the chest. Focus your eyes on the toes. Inhale, exhale. Just remain calm, steady. Inhale, exhale. If you're shaking, that's great. It means we're working. And rest down. Let's come back up and twist. Bring the right arm back, look to the thumb. Left arm reaching up to the foot. The back comes off the floor. Inhale, exhale. Change sides, twisting back to the left, look to the thumb, reach up to the foot. Back comes off the floor. And rest down. Bridge pose. Squeeze your butt. Press the hands down into the floor. Push the hips up to the ceiling. You can sway the legs side to side. Focus your eyes on one point. Smile. Breathe. Okay, stop swinging and come on down. Let's bring the right leg up. Inhale, slowly bring it down to the floor. Touch your heel to the floor and come back up. That's one. Inhale down. Exhale up. 2. And 3. Let's change legs. Left leg up. Inhale down. Exhale up. And that's 1. 2. And 3. Place the foot back into the swing. That's just a warm-up for legs raised pose. Now, I'm going to lift the legs out of the swing just half a centimeter, just enough to activate your muscles here, okay? Pressing the hands and shoulders into the mat and lift. Now, this can become a hard pose. It's important to love the difficult poses, the challenging poses, because these are the ones that really give us the most benefits sometimes. So smile, remain calm. Let's rest, bend the knees, and lift again. Okay, and release. Let's bring the feet down, reach up, grab the swing, and pull up the seated. Bring one leg in front of the other, and we're sitting back, like 2 hands behind the swing. Bring the arms down, bring the hands back through the center, and wrap the swing around the wrists. I'm going to lean to the right here and roll around, pressing the bones into the muscles to massage the glutes. Change sides. Wonderful deep tissue massage here for the glutes. Come over to the right. Let that bone roll around into the muscle. And change. And then let's circle around. Inhale to the back. Exhale around the front. The slower we go, the more time the bone has to press down into the muscle. Moving quickly has no benefit. It's more likely to make us sick. And change sides. Inhale, exhale. Okay, let's come on up, grab the swing, place the feet down, pull up to stand. Okay, we're going to come to a forward bend again. Bring the swing down under the waist, hold it there, walk forward, spread the feet, touch down. Now bring the left foot center, right foot back. Come onto the fingertips, lift them off the floor. And if you're falling to one side, adjust your foot. Once we're balanced here, we can come up to Warrior 3, squeezing the butt, lifting the arms and legs, pulling the shoulders back and down. Lift the chin, focus on one point. If you can lift the heel, balance on the toes. And come down. Spread the feet, rock side to side. That's a challenging pose for the low back. We don't hold it that long. Let's change legs. Bring the right foot center, left leg back. Find your balance. Come on up, Warrior 3. If you can, balance on the toes. And come down. Spread the feet, reach back. Grab the heels, inhale, exhale, bending the arms, pull the chest into the legs. Okay, let's walk back to the center. Bring the hands and feet up, and then place the hands under the head. So you come up to a high plank. Sway the legs side to side. Spread the fingers. Look down between the hands. Inhale, exhale. Come on down and rest. Bring the head to the floor. We're going to reach up and grab the swing on the inside. Stabilize. Grab with both hands. Now bring the hands down and the legs up. Pull the shoulders back and down. Lift the chin, look up. And then we can bring one foot down, push off and swing. Locust pose. Inhale, exhale. Smile. Keep holding on with the right hand. As you swing forward, bring everything else down. Now, take a step forward. Bring the left foot forward, right foot back. Left hand forward, right hand back. I'm going to lay down on the back. Keep your head down. Bring both arms through the center and lay down. And just rest here in Shavasana for 1 minute. Now, it's often the case with aerial, we do a lot of low back bends and strengthening of the low back. And we don't take the time to counterpose with the forward bends. So I like to take a pause here in the middle of the class and give some attention to that. You can take a Paschimottanasana, forward bending pose with the legs straight. Or we can bend one leg, Janusasana. Or you can bend both legs, Badakanasana, butterfly pose. Whichever variation you need. Okay, when you've had a nice stretch, let's come on up to stand and open the swing. Come around the front and sit down. Reach around, grab by the shoulders. Gonna scoot forward, bringing the back edge of the swing here just above the sacrum. Okay. We're going to bend the knees into the chest, flex the feet, press the knees together, hands by the shoulders, shoulders back and down. We should be able to balance here with the equal distance of the knees and chest from the center. Going to inhale back to plank, exhale knees to chest or half boat pose. Inhale, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it here. Release the hands. Reach out to the feet. Try to lift the feet. Focus on the toes. Okay, and rest. Grab the swing, cross the ankles, lean forward, drop the head down. Inhale, exhale. Okay, we'll come up and down again now with straight legs. So inhale back to plank. Exhale, 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release the arms, boat pose. Focus your eyes on the toes. Smile. Okay, grab the swing, cross the ankles, lean forward and rest down. All right, scoot back into the swing, leaving some space here in front of the chest. Cross your ankles. Bring the hands outside of the shoulders. The elbows come up. Inhale, exhale. Press the hands together. Inhale, release. Exhale, palm press. 2. This is great for working the outer pectoral muscles in the chest. 3. 4. 5, push and hold. 'And release, shake out your arms. Next we'll do a forearm press, placing the elbows into the centers of the sides and pressing them into each other. Sit up straight. Inhale, exhale. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5, and hold. Very difficult. So what do? We smile. And release, shake it out. Okay, scoot forward again. Bringing the back edge of the swing just above the sacrum. Tuck the knees into the chest. Press the knees together, flex the feet, hands by the shoulders. Now we're going to stay tucked like this. Bring the knees back behind the swing and pull up. Now we're going to hold that form carry all the way through down to the floor. Okay? Bring the swing around the front, pull up to stand. We'll bring the swing up to inversion height and do some traction and inversions. Now, for me, I start from above the knee to my navel and find that center point, which is about 3 hands above the knee. And I usually bring this up 2 or 3 loops on each side. It's going to vary depending on your swing, how long your legs are. So that's 1, 2, 3, and that is perfect. Now, I'm going to fold the swing into quarters. 1, 2, 3. Bring my arms back through. Take a step back, placing the swing here just below the scapula. Grabbing by the chest. Now we don't want the swing up in our armpits. We want to hold it down here in line with the chest. And walk to the center here. Notice I'm not going into a back bend here. I'm sitting up straight with the feet under the knees. The feet are spread. Then we'll rock back and forth. Flex the feet. Lift the heels. Inhale, exhale. Enjoying the nice gentle back bend and a bit of traction as the gravity pulls the body down and the swing holds it up. All right, going to spread the feet a bit wider now and do some rotations. So inhale, back around. Exhale, coming forward. Look at this, I'm bending one leg, straightening the other. Inhale. Exhale, creating some nice hip mobility. Let's change sides. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the center here, bring the feet in. I'm gonna drop a bit lower. Bring the hands behind the head. Bend back. And bend side to side. Kind of like to do that first. Okay, bring the arms back through the swing. We're placing the swing here just below the sacrum, not into the low back. Take a step back, lean into the swing, and walk to the center here, keeping the feet just under the knees. The feet are spread hips width distance. I'm not sinking down into the armpits. I'm holding the swing under the scapula in line with the chest here. Okay, and then we'll rock back and forth. Flex the feet, lift the heels, inhale, exhale. Okay, so gravity's pulling us down and the swing's holding us up, dragging onto the spine to create traction, lengthening the spine, decompressing the vertebrae. Okay, stop swinging. Gonna bring the hands behind the head, interlace the fingers, bend your back down to the floor, and then bend side to side. Okay, grab the swing, spread the legs, do some hip rotations. Inhale as you circle around back, exhale, come around the front. As I come to the right, I straighten the left leg, vice versa, lifting the heels, flexing the foot, shifting the weight from the big toe to the small toe. Inhale and exhale. Then change sides. Maybe I should do it this way, huh? Fuck. Oh, this is gonna hurt now. Okay. Next we'll do some spinal traction. Okay. Folding over the swing. 1, 2, 3 times. Turn around, bring the arms back through the swing, placing it just below the scapula and holding it here by the chest. Don't let it slip into the armpits. Don't place the swing too low in the back. And walk to center. Now we're sitting upright as if we're in a chair. We're not bending back here just yet. Keep the feet below the knees, and the feet and knees are spread hips width distance. Gonna rock back and forth, flex the foot, lift the heels, push the hips forward, drop the head down, lift the head up. So gravity is pulling us down, the swing is holding the spine in place. This creates nice traction, as well as swinging back and forth provides a gentle back bend. Okay, come to center. Now spread the feet a bit wider. We'll do some nice hip rotations to create dynamic range mobility. So we circle around, inhale, exhale, coming forward, flex the feet, lift the heels, rolling the weight from the small toe to the big toe, from the left foot to the right foot, pushing the hips to side, Straightening one leg, bending the other leg. And change sides. Inhale. Exhale. Move nice and slow, synchronizing the flow with your breath as best you can. And if it's a big class and you're pressed in tight, we need to synchronize with everyone else. Okay, come to center. Bring the feet in. Interlace the hands behind the head. Bend back. And bend side to side. Grab the swing, bring your right foot back, and then slowly slip down to the floor. Reach the arms up. Arch back, lift the chin. Allow the swing to drag along the shoulders. And then come on down to Child's Pose. And slowly come up to the hands and knees. Take a breath here. Tuck the toes, sit back in the heels. And lift your head. Bring the swing around the front, reach up, lean back, pull up to stand. Okay, we're ready for some inversions. The first one is the Badakanasana bound angle. I'm going to open the swing. Now, going to hook the swing from behind with the thumbs, bring the hands outside the hips, draw the elbows in, standing under the bar. Push down, lift the heels, come onto the toes, bring the legs in one at a time. Don't jump into the swing, don't be swinging around out of control. Now I want the back edge of the swing to be just above the sacrum here. Going to bend the knees, open the legs, lean back, bring the legs back around. We don't need to hook the feet into the straps, we don't need to bend the legs all the way. Place the hands down. We should have 1.5 hands below the head. Walk the hands forward. Draw that chest down between the shoulders. Beautiful stretch here. So again, the gravity is pulling the body down. The swing is holding the sacrum up. And this is creating a nice decompression of the lower lumbar and sacral spine. We can twist at the waist, swing the legs back and forth, creating some more mobility, spinal twist. Now, it's important to smile. This releases the tension in the face, opens the nasal passage, allowing us to breathe deeply, relax, and be happy. Okay, come back to center. We can interlace the hands behind the head, bring the forearms under the jaw, and then pull the head down for some cervical decompression. Okay, release the pull. Now we'll do some core work. Inhale, exhale, coming up and down. It's 1, inhale, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly bend side to side. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5. Now we're going to come on up. We will bend the knees now. Inhale, exhale. Reach up, grab the swing under the knees, unwrap the legs. Now you can come down the same way we came in, or we can flip back as we practiced before. Drop down into child's pose. Rest your head on the floor. Now bring the elbows under the shoulders. Bring the head slightly above the back, but keep looking down. This is a baby Sphinx pose. Here we can feel the blood flowing back into the body. As your head becomes lighter, you're ready for the next stage. Come up to the hands and knees. Keep looking down. And tuck the toes, sit back on the heels. If you need more time, you can continue to rest. If you don't feel well, lay down on your back. If you're okay, come on up. Okay, last pose, forward bending spinal traction twist. I'm going to fold the swing into quarters. 1, 2, 3. Now the swing's quite high. Let's double check. It's, for me, 3 hands above the knee. That's pretty good. We want to bring it just below the pelvis here, in the upper part of the thigh. So to do that, I bring the arms through, grab the swing, careful not to hook your thumbs into the fabric. I'm going to press down, lift the heels, come onto the toes, spread the feet, tiptoe forward, bending out the waist, touch down, then walk back to center. Placing the hands below the head, we bend the knees and bring the feet up. So we're creating these nice 90-degree angles here with the feet above the knees in line with the hips, and the hips above the shoulders. And then we've got one hand under the head here. So this is already a beautiful spinal traction, decompression, whereas before the legs were wrapped around the swing, that was pushing the low back into a curve, which if you do already have back pain, that could make it worse. Whereas here the spine is straight, stretching apart. Now in addition to this, we can add a twist. I'll bring the left hand into the back, the fingers pointing up, pressing lightly into the sacrum. And the right hand reaches over, grabbing the left knee on the outside. Inhale, smile. Exhale, pull the legs to the right, twist back to the left. And breathe, enjoy the twist here. And slowly release, change sides. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, you can come out the same way you came in, or Reach up, grab the swing, bend the knees, bring the feet back through the center, and touch down. Shavasana. Just rest here, release everything, let go, allow the body to breathe naturally. Calm the mind. Then we'll close the class with chanting Om. You need to swallow because we're laying down. Bring the hands to the chest. We'll inhale, exhale, chant Om. Thank you for joining class, and then you can just rest here as long as you need. Inhale. Namaste.